Right now I'm on my way to try this place called Sushi Bay. I always ask people at my work for recommendations of where I should go try and eat. And I talked to one of the sushi chefs and she said Sushi Bay is one of her favorite places to get poke. We were also selling something on Facebook Market the other day and this guy also had recommended Sushi Bay. He said their poke is really good. So I'm excited to try it. I'm on a mission to find the best poke in Hawaii. So we're probably gonna get their classic like Hawaiian poke and their spicy ahi poke. Pulling into the spot right now. I just got here. This place is popping. There's hella people outside. This is what it looks like. So we got the udon broth right here. Comes with a piece of tofu. Our chicken karage. We got a garlic ame ebi. And we have our udon noodles and our poke bowl mix. Freaking hot, bro. It took me 30 minutes to get my food. And I'm gonna save the poke for last. You gotta try the chicken karage. I think the total came out to like $23 for all of this food. And to be honest with you, that is a really good deal for Hawaii. I always like to try my my food plain first. This is the chicken karage. Got a lot of craggly bits, almost like a KFC or something like that, a Popeyes. You can hear the crispiness too. The chicken is really good. The crust is like really delicate and it's just like crispy. It's not like crunchy, like you're like biting through it like I'm eating this and it tastes like perfectly salted. I don't know if there's any other spices or just like garlic in there. It just tastes really simple, but really good. I like it. On the different chicken karage I've had in the past, I'll rate this like, I rate it like an 8. Like it's not marinated or like seasoned super crazy or nothing like that. If it had a little sauce to go with it, it could go up from like an 8.5 to like a, maybe even touch a 9. That's good chicken karage right there. Next thing, I asked the server girl that got my takeout order, which one is her favorite or like what does she like off the menu? She said any of the garlic sushi. This is the garlic ame ebi. Ebi in Japanese is shrimp. Got a little mayo to it. Not gonna lie, the texture of the shrimp looks really good. Looks really soft. All right, I'm gonna finish reviewing this shrimp. My camera's like overheating right now. So I'm gonna just eat this and finish the review once I get home. You're gonna see too that this one is charred. After I ate that first one, I really taste that like smokiness from the char. This garlic mayo is really good. It's so light, but so flavorful too. And the green onions just like take it. The shrimp is so tender. It's like not rubbery at all. It like kind of just like breaks apart. I gotta give that like a 8.7. Yeah, it's that good. Nigiri is like, it's supposed to just be like plain, like the purest way to have it, just with the sushi rice. Or with that garlic mayo, it just takes it to a whole nother level. Yeah, I'm happy with giving that an 8.6, 8.7 for sure. But yeah, the chicken, good. The garlic ebi, good. This might be a banger. We're gonna continue the review. Got my udon. We got our 2 pieces of tofu. Well, 1 cube tofu. Slightly sweet, slightly salty. They have these little strips of like fried tofu skin. Adds a nice texture. Of course, we got the green kombu. Kind of just tastes like instant udon. Not super amazing, but it's not bad either because instant udon is really good. I'll give it probably like a 6.3. Probably supposed to be like a side dish. This isn't like their main thing. And finally, we're on to the poke. Shoyu Hawaiian poke. This is the spicy ahi poke. First thing you notice, compared to other poke, these cubes are a lot smaller. Like a quarter of the size of like regular cube size. Just makes their product a little different. I personally like the bigger chunks because it has like a better bite to it. Let's try it. Shoyu. It's kind of a hard eat. It's kind of hard to, maybe with a spoon or a fork it'd probably be better. Very simple. Oyster sauce maybe, shoyu, sesame oil for sure. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of this small cube size. I think this would be right around, yeah, probably like a 6.4. It's just alright, it's just decent. My favorite, the spicy ahi poke. This is also the smaller cubes. We have the orange tobiko, which is like the flying fish roe. Got some onions, and let's taste this sauce, see how it is. Whoa, that is really good. Like they might have used that garlic mayo. Yeah, really smooth, and it's got a nice kick to it. There's like this flavor that I can't figure out, but it's like pulling the whole thing together. It's like almost a savoriness. I don't even know if it's umami. Alright, I'm gonna try to process every flavor in this so I can. What might be setting this apart is just the quality of mayo. I think they might use like a little bit of sriracha for sure. Maybe a type of chili flake too. The color in this is like really nice. It's almost like the color of salmon. Overall rating for the spicy ahi poke, yeah, it's gotta be like an 8.5. Like you see how much I'm eating this? Maybe even more than an 8.5, but like because I can't figure it out and it tastes good, like I'm just continuing to eat because I'm trying to taste it. I see why this is one of the sushi chef's favorite places. That poke is really good. If I got just the shoyu poke, I'd be disappointed. I'd probably never try their poke again. But the spicy ahi poke, they're doing something here. I give this restaurant a solid 8. The udon wasn't that great, but they're not known for their udon. The shoyu poke is not that great, but their spicy ahi poke, the garlic alma ebi, and the chicken karage, that carried it, and it makes me want to try it again. Maybe I'll dine in next time so I can try all the different kinds of sushi. But this is a good sampler to see what I'm working with first. It's like first date or something. Second date, then you dine in. Surprise, I grabbed this Sky kombucha from Safeway. This is the most expensive kombucha I've ever bought. Like, this was $6.30. And this flavor is blueberry acai. Got some ice. I cannot taste blueberry and barely acai. This just tastes like apple cider vinegar water. Yeah, that's getting a 5 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. Check out next week when I try another restaurant on the journey to find the best poke on island. And I'm gonna be trying lots more different places. If you know any places on Oahu, leave them in the comments or message me. I will try them. And yeah, see you guys next time. I found a coconut when I was outside. Fresh too.